Welcome to day 6 of the Cannes Film Festival. Today we get the inside out of the newest Disney animation Inside Out, starring Amy Poehler. Later we see Cate Blanchett applying for a job, but let's start off with the makers of the documentary Amy, about the late singer Amy Winehouse.
I just thought I'm lucky that it's something I can always do if I want to. I'm so lucky like that.
Director and BAFTA winner Asif Kapadia is very happy with the result, although it was difficult to make the movie.
For Amy, there was a really difficult time to get people to speak, to get people to trust me. There were a lot of people, in a way, pulling her in different directions. And when I started to make the film, I found myself slightly in the middle of all of these different people who didn't talk to one another, who didn't necessarily like one another, and were so busy, in a way, arguing with one another that I kind of sometimes forgot about her.
Amy's father Mitch has seen the movie 3 times and found it hard to watch his daughter's life captured in just a few hours.
I think there's bits he likes and bits he's less keen on. We have to make a lot of choices because we're condensing 10 years into 2 hours, and therefore you can't put in everything that everybody wants. It forces you to make some tough decisions. Combined with that is the fact that, you know, if you're making a film about somebody who's 27 who dies, you've got to ask them quite tough questions, and you know, we have to ask those questions of people.
Cate Blanchett is enjoying Cannes while she's promoting her newest film Carol, but next year she would like to have an actual job at the festival.
I am. I just would love to come back one time and be on the jury so you could actually see the films. There's so many fantastic films, both in competition and outside, so it's a great festival. You know, it smashes up together, you know, different sort of energies of filmmaking.
This year, Disney's back with their newest animation film, Inside Out.
I'm joy. This is sadness. That's anger. What? This is disgust. And that's fear. We're Riley's emotions.
Pretty much everything was complicated, and a big job of the film was simplifying it down. Not necessarily for the kids, because they get it, but the adults. We had to simplify it for the adults.
The main character, Joy, is played by actress and comedian Amy Poehler.
What was so nice about playing this character was that she, like all of the emotions, feels like she should really be the only one there. And so it was fun to play with the dynamic of sadness especially, but the journey of joy, just like everyone else, realizing that like you are stronger as a team and you need to work together. But yeah, I basically just do one character in everything that I do.
Inside Out has already had great reviews. Producer John Lasseter, who is also the producer on 2009's film Up, which won 2 Oscars, is very thankful.
I just need to say we're so honored and happy, and thank you to the festival here in Cannes to bring us back, because it's really been a 2009 was a highlight of our life, and this is now the second highlight of our life to be here.
And now it's time for the famous red carpet. Eva Longoria came out in a dramatic silver gown from designer Gabriella Cadena. The former Desperate housewife looked stunning in her dress, which featured glittering sheer panels running the length of either side of her body. And even though Inside Out is a movie for kids, Paris Hilton wasn't afraid of showing some skin as she wore a golden dress, which was slightly see-through. And Amy Poehler chose her favourite black strapless dress made by designer Stella McCartney. She styled her look with a gold belt to show off her tiny waist and kept her hair and makeup quite simple, but her overall look is to die for. Tomorrow we take a look at the film Sicario, and of course more fashion at the red carpet. Stay tuned.